This is me. And this is not me. We're both travelling to Taiwan during a pandemic. Stick around to see what it's like. But before I talk about the actual travel, let me just give you some pre-travel information. Before you guys book your tickets to come to Taiwan, please just double check if you're allowed in. So if you're one of these, you can book your tickets. But if you're planning to come to Taiwan for travelling, tourism, at the moment you're not allowed because of the COVID restrictions. So just please double check. So for me, I'm traveling because of work. I applied for the working holiday visa, also known as the Youth Mobility Scheme in the UK. If you want to learn more about it, please check out the links below. Okay, after you've checked whether you're allowed in, things have to be done in this order. Number 1, book your flight first. Number 2, book your quarantine hotel. And then number 3, apply for your visa. So more information about flights, especially in terms of COVID. Although you don't need a COVID test to board the plane, you may need to have a COVID test done for your destination. However, for Taiwan, because with this working holiday visa, you actually count as a resident. Because I'm going into Taiwan as a resident, I don't need to have a COVID test done, just need to quarantine for 2 weeks. Bear in mind when I say COVID test, it does not mean the NHS COVID test that you can do for free in the UK. It has to be at specific places that can issue you a COVID lab report. Cathay is also offering some discount codes for the COVID test. So check out the link below if you need a COVID test done. So more about the hotel. You have to quarantine at a hotel approved by the government. You can find the list of hotels on the link below. So this means you're not allowed to quarantine in an Airbnb. If you're thinking about more of a cheaper option where you want to share with maybe your partner or staying with a friend, I'm sorry to inform you it's not allowed. It's only 1 person per room. Unless you're traveling with someone who needs to be cared for example, maybe someone with mobility issues or an underage kid. Otherwise, even if you're married, you're not allowed. So booking is a bit more complicated. It's not as easy as just booking a normal hotel room where you go on their online system, you pick the dates you want and then book it all through online, pay online. It's not that easy. So you will have to contact them personally. Have a look at the list I mentioned earlier. You can see the general average prices, what area they're in, if that's something you want to consider. So just go through the list, and you can click to check their availability. Maybe they don't have the dates you're looking for on the system, so just contact them. You can contact them by email, by calling, which probably be more expensive, or you can message them using Line. That's what I did for my hotel room. I asked them all in Chinese, but I'm sure if you ask them English, it will be no problem at all. So you can just message them asking if they have maybe type A room available for these dates, and they will reply to you. They also confirm the price, and then you can go ahead and book everything. When you book your quarantine hotel, they will ask when your flight is, so this is why you have to book your flight before your quarantine hotel. So once everything's confirmed or booked, you can start applying for your visa. Mine took about a week or 2. So here's a list of documents that are required for the visa that I applied to. You can see it includes the hotel booking, which is why it was needed to be done in that specific order. Now this is all said, check out what it's like traveling during a pandemic. passed the second security check. Please fill out this form before you enter Taiwan. You can do it before you arrive, which will quicken the process for you. But it's okay if you forget, because once you arrive in the airport, you will see a lot of QR codes everywhere to remind you. I apologise for the lack of videos. So the moment we got off the flight, we saw a lot of QR codes everywhere reminding everyone to fill out the form I previously mentioned. So once you've arrived in Taiwan, turn on your mobile and then you will receive a text to the number you put on the form. Click on the link, it will ask you to enter your Taiwanese phone number. So what happens if you don't have a Taiwanese phone number? It's okay. As you see in the picture here, there are two lines. One line for people who already have a Taiwanese number and another line for people who don't. I joined the queue on the right to register for a phone number. You can see the prices here. Once you get your number, you have to change your SIM card. Once you've changed your SIM card, click on the link again, screenshot everything on the page, and then show it to the staff. Then you'll arrive at this desk. The person there explains the quarantine rules, when you're allowed out, and the most important thing is to not turn your phone off. After all that, you head towards immigration for them to check out all your documents. You will also have to give them this form, which would have been given on flight, or there would be some near the immigration. Once all that's done, how do you actually get to the hotel? So the rule is you can't travel by public transport. So either you rent your own car or get a taxi. Lucky for us, our hotel arranged a vehicle for us. I hope you found that helpful.
She can't open it. Logical way. No, there's like a trick to it, but I always forget what it is.